Welcome back, viewers. In today's video, we are going to start with a new Linux distribution. So we will be checking out the new Linux distribution in totality, like we always do. So the name of this new Linux distribution is Artix Linux. Artix Linux is a rolling release distribution based on Arch Linux. It uses the real init system because the PID one should be simple, secure, and stable. So we have opened up this website. So it belongs to the artixlinux.org. So this is where you can check out the Linux distribution. So this is the main page of the Artix Linux OS. At the left side, you have got recent news. So there they share some recent news, what is happening in the Artix world. For example, the primary US mirror will be taken offline today for scheduled maintenance. Then there are some links to the fresh installation media. Those are forum links. You can check them out for yourself. There is a link to the debug info daemon server that is deployed for the Artix users. So you can check it out. The web page is given and the mailing list announcement is there. There is a link to the new official installation images. The new official installation media are available at our download section that we will check out in later. The Artix Arch Linux support now moves to the universe. So as more and more packages are available through our repositories, we have decided to move the Artix-Arch Linux support to the universe repositories. This package provides virtual systemd dependencies and the Arch repository entries in the /etc/pacman.conf. New users who wish to use the Arch provided packages, especially from the community, should enable the universe repository, install the Artix-Arch Linux support, and follow the post installation instructions. Existing users who have already enabled the Arch repositories are not affected. Now what happens is Artix Linux is using the runit system. So the initialization system is different, while the Arch Linux is using systemd. So what happens is when some packages are installed, they require the systemd to run because they have got systemd as a dependency. So in that case, they might not run or they will their performance will be affected. So for those packages from the Arch repositories, if you want to run them on your Artix system, you have to install this Artix-Arch Linux support. So what happens is you will be able to run those systemd dependent packages, Arch packages on your system. So you have to install this universe repository and install this package Artix-Arch Linux support, and that way you can make all the AUR and the Arch packages work perfectly on your system. Now on the right side, you have got the documentation page where the wiki is there. We will just check out the wiki. So this is the Artix wiki page. You can check it out for yourself. There are links to the Artix main site, Artix forum, Artix wiki home, page list, random page, wiki sandbox. There is information regarding installation, configuration, and troubleshooting of Artix Linux. Then further, there are advanced tasks to be done in the Artix. Those are covered like migration, custom ISOs, installation of ZFS, installation with full disk encryption, WireGuard, switching init. So you can switch between the different init, that is the initialization systems, real init. There are many are there. Systemd is there. So you can switch between those. Local user services on the S6-RC. There is information regarding the Artix components like mirrors, repositories, elogin, OpenRC. OpenRC is that also type of runit system or the initialization system, not runit, initialization system. Runit is there, S6 is there, dinit is there. So these are all the different initialization systems, just like the systemd. There are links for the other architectures like the Arch64, miscellaneous things like Steam and 32-bit support, Pipewire instead of Pulse audio support. There are some external links to OpenRC at Gentoo Wiki, run it at the Gentoo Wiki, S6 at the Gentoo Wiki. Then there are links to the PM Wiki, that is initial setup task, basic editing, PM Wiki FAQs. So you can go through this and learn more about how Artix works. Now we will come back to the Artix web page. Then there is this big installation guide. So this is itself, it will take many hours for us to read and then try to install as per the installation procedure given here. So I will cover this in another video if you want. So we can have the installation process covered in maybe 3 or 4 videos. So we will have short videos. Otherwise, this installation itself will take quite a long time. So what we will do is we can have a 3 or 4 part installation video if you want. So if you want to see the installation video as per the installation process given here, please comment in the video comments below, and then if there are many users who want to see the installation done according to this installation process, I will do it in 3 or 4 parts. So this we will cover in another video. Now there is a link to the FAQs. So there are some popular FAQs that new users ask such questions. For example, do you hate systemd? No, we don't. In fact, we love systemd, but we never use such a sucky piece of bloatware near anywhere we cared about. So everybody knows systemd is quite bloated, because you see, whenever newer functionality features are added, the patches are added, the system gets bloated. So systemd is also bloated. Why then? There are many reasons. Also search the web page for the systemd CVs. So I told you there are security patches are applied to the systemd. Those are the CVE type, that is the common vulnerabilities. So whenever the new vulnerabilities, security vulnerabilities are discovered, the patches are applied to the systemd, and it makes the systemd bloated because extra code is run to patch up those security vulnerabilities. No, I mean, why Artix? Because after running Arch was a second grade approach. By forking Arch Linux and cutting out all the systemd cruft, we can be sure that the upstream changes won't affect the project negatively, and that systemd won't creep into the binary packages. So they want to keep the systemd out of the Artix Linux, and they want to keep the system light and also prevent any security vulnerabilities creeping into the system. Who's behind Artix? Them and more. Also check out the people section of the sidebar. What does Artix mean? It is complicated, but art of Linux sounds nice. Are you aiming towards artist and multimedia people or something? No, but the software section of Artix, Arch and AUR can cover every need. Why are there still systemd components? For example, login daemon and the udev in Artix. They are elogin and the udev standalone, which is different. So elogin, that is the enhanced login daemon, is different than the login daemon of the systemd, and the udev dash standalone is different than the udev in the systemd. This is what the developers want to say. What about Pulse Audio? Technically, Pulse Audio is not part of a systemd. It works fine, but you can also use Pipewire, ALSA, or even OSS 4. Why not Console Kit 2? It is not yet on par with the elogin in features and requires specifically patch packages. So maybe later we can think about introducing the Console Kit 2. I am new to Linux. Can I use Artix? Yes. Just don't get a base ISO to begin with. Use a community edition. So you have to use a graphical installer to install the system, but don't use the base ISO. How can I help? Thought you will never ask. Okay. So now we will again go back. Now there is links to this forums, mailing list, IRC chats, Telegram, Reddit. So you can go through them. I'm not going to check out everything in detail. Let us only check out the forum. Let us see what is there in the forum. So this is the forum. There are some sections like announcement, installation, migration, configuration, application and software, package management, system, software development, tutorials and how to. So this is the most important tutorials and how to do for the new users, other architectures, which architectures are supported, and all those kinds of things. How the ports of Artix happen to the non 32-bit and 64-bit architectures. Then there is the init systems. So we can check this out. General categories of discussion are there. Different languages are supported. This is Portuguese, French, Spanish, Dutch, and maybe this is, yes, this is Russian. And you can check out the recent topics. Then there are mailing list, so you can join the mailing list. So these are the different mailing list. IRC channels are there, internet relay chat, so you can join this relay chat. Then you got Telegram channel, Reddit channel. So I will not go in detail. You can just check it out from here. The link will be there. You have to add your user to the Telegram and Reddit channels. Supports are there. So let us check out the sponsors. So these are the current sponsors. Past all those people who have donated money or have contributed in any way to the Artix. Thank you. So this is it. And then you can donate it here. This is the donation page. Always donate to good projects, so they can churn out good software that respects your privacy, that is bug free, and gets your work done. Then this is some merchandise is there. We will open the merchandise page. So this is all the merchandise. Some logos are there, cups, t-shirts. You can check it all out here. There are some products also. Let us check the products. It is taking some time to open up, but definitely check this out. Collections are there. So there is nothing in collection. In products, again, let us go back. I think only these t-shirts and mugs are there. I thought maybe the laptops or those kind of things will be there, some electronics things, but no, only t-shirt, laptops and mugs are there. No laptops, only t-shirts and mugs are shown here. Okay, so now we will go back. Yes, in the tools section, you got the mirror list. Let us check out the mirror list. So this is the Artix Linux repository mirror list. So these are the different mirrors in Europe. The default mirrors, the Artix mirror is there. European mirrors are given. North American mirrors, South American mirrors, Asian mirrors. Yes, India is there. You can see it here. Indian mirror is given. Then Oceania, Australia mirror is there. Vietnam, Taiwan, Singapore. So number of countries are included in the mirrors. And this is the page for the debug info daemon service for the Artix Linux. So we will cover this in later videos. Pastebin is there. So Pastebin is useful. Suppose you want to report some bug, then you can create the bug report here, attach all the files, screenshots and all those things, supporting evidence, and then you can create a link here, and then you have to share this link to the developers or to the forum. So if you want to post the bug in any forum, you can do it here. So what happens is it creates a link, web link of that text you have pasted here along with the attachment. So all this will be link will be created, and that link you can share with the developers, the quality assurance team, and the fellow users on the forums. And this is the development. So the different ISO releases can be seen here. So these are all the desktops that are available. For example, Cinnamon is there, then LXDE, LXQT, Mate, Plasma, and XFC desktop is there, plus the base ISO is there. So this is the completely non-graphical installation. It is meant for non-graphical installation. And there is this community GTK and the QT. I think this will be Most probably it should be any window manager like OpenBox. So that will be in Qt, and GTK also maybe some window manager will be there. So there are two window managers along with the different uh, widely used desktops, and there is one LXD. Yes, and what good thing about is that the Cinnamon desktop comes with different initialization systems. For example, it comes in four versions: dnit, OpenRC, runit, and S6. So you can choose the init system of your choice and select and download uh, uh, the ISO with the given given initiation system as per your choice. So even the Mate desktop comes with dnit, OpenRC, runit, and S6. Similarly, Plasma, XFC, LXD, LXQT, all those come with four init systems: dnit, OpenRC, runit, S6. So you can choose your system initiation system. Now there is a link to the sources and packages. So here you can search the different packages whether they are available in the Artix repositories or not. So these are the packages, these are the build packages, and these are the source packages. So there are two separate pages for the source and build packages. Now let us check out the core team. So this is the core team. You can see it here, the names of the developers. I will just scroll through, you can read them. Okay, which is a very short, just only four names are there. That is Marcus von Dietfurt, Chris Cromer, Oscar Campos, and the Christos Naukas is there. So these are the four main developers behind the Artix Linux, and of course there will be a big team of developers along with the community members who keeps the Artix Linux live. So cheers to all these people who are making this great Linux distribution available to users. And these are the developers who make the Artix run. So Eldam is there, Carlo Den Otter, Boris Anin, Dudman Gai, Guan Kuzmar, Mohammad Hardin Shia. Okay, I might be pronouncing it not properly. Nadir Bosoukia, Nadir Bosoukia, Nathan Owens, Nicola Radojevic, Peter Maloney, Quantinum, and now the support staff. So this is the support staff: Funky 60, Kesov, everyone, Elvin, Jurak, Oravek, and finally the contributors. Let us check out. So these are the main contributors to Artix. Few names are given here: Rafi Akmal, Shiny Rice, Fiskets, Paschalis Sposito, Alois Nespor. And now we will go to more resources. So there are a link to the Wikipedia, DistroWatch, logos, artwork, news archives, and the RSS feed. So this completes the introduction of Artix Linux. I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.